It is just a little wet today. Just a little bit. Look at all this water. It's like a lake. This probably wasn't a good idea. Ooh, that's deep. Yeah, there goes the Impala in another high spot in the yard. So much water. It's been raining all day. I mean, all day. Welcome back to the channel. Today it's raining outside, and that's not real fun for video. You might hear that pinging off this metal roof inside the little workshop here. So if I'm not as loud as usual and you hear a lot of background noise, thank Mother Nature, I guess. Anyway, let's get to the video. Yeah, that solves that problem. I know. Damn it, it's on the Impala. But hey, you guys made a really good argument on that. Police support on former law enforcement vehicle. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I actually got yet another letter from Tony. Kind of cool, kind of exciting. So I guess we're going to have to crack that thing open and see what he's got going on in there. See if he's got any interesting feedback. Maybe he saw the video, maybe he didn't. I'm not really sure. So we'll go ahead and open that thing up, see what he's got to say, and yeah. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's get to the letter. Went ahead and cracked the envelope open for everybody. And let's see what we've got. Oh, right off the bat, I can see we've got a solution to a little problem I had that I was trying to get, I guess, a really good answer from you guys about. Tony, you're the man. You are the man. Tony went ahead and sent not one extra sticker, but he actually sent me 2 extra stickers. That's really cool. Well, now I guess both cars are getting one. So that kind of ends that debate real quick, doesn't it? Hey, Tony, you're the man. I appreciate that. That's really cool. I didn't expect that, and I definitely wasn't begging for that or anything. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get the gist of this letter. Here's a couple more stickers and an American flag patch. So here is the patch. Yeah, it's got a little bit of, I can actually feel where it feels like it's actually been attached to something at some point. Well, yep, so this was actually one that he wore on his tack vest. Okay, so apparently he has been to Afghanistan 3 times, done 3 tours out there, and this he wore on his tack vest. So that is really cool. Definitely appreciate your service. He's mentioning here that yeah, he'd, love for me to, mention, acknowledge, the many, see, I would say soldiers, but, there's soldiers, there's Marines, there's airmen, sailors, or seamen, I don't remember which. Of course, all the guys in the Navy here are about to leave comments below and let me know. It's okay. I mean no harm. And of course, the other forgotten branch, which is the Coast Guard. But, definitely want to acknowledge that there are still people over in other countries doing the war on terrorism thing. So definitely thank you to all the troops that are out there doing that, and thank you, Tony, for taking some time out of your life there and proudly serving the country and actually giving me something that you had when you were over there playing in that sandbox. So that is really cool. I want to find a good place to display this, some place where you guys can actually see this regularly in the video, because what I don't want to have happen is that you guys don't ever see it again. So maybe I'll put it up on the wall or something, or somewhere in the background where you guys can kind of find it, like Where's Waldo or something. But I do want this to be displayed pretty regularly so you guys can actually see it, especially to show a little bit of appreciation to Tony here for sending me this, and a couple more flag decals. So anyway, let's see. Apparently he does have a couple of Crown Vics and loves them. Well, so do many of the viewers on the channel here, and I have also found some love for my Crown Vic. After watching so many different owners out there have one, for the people that have been here since the beginning of the channel, I started with an Impala on this channel. Still have the Impala. But after watching enough stuff on YouTube and talking to Crown Vic owners out there, and realizing how iconic the Crown Vic is in general, I had to have one. So I understand the love for the car. Even though some of you guys probably don't think I love the car very much. I do. I just, with my job, I don't get to drive many of my vehicles except for the work car, which now has 157,000 miles on it. I don't remember what mileage I was at the last time I mentioned it to you guys, but that thing's got some wear and tear, and it's only a 2014 Escape. So, anyways, looks like he appreciates the informative channel. I hope I am informative. You know, I'm just a guy here in Florida, aka Florida man, and most of us know how those kind of stories start out. If you guys don't understand the Florida Man reference, it's kind of me poking fun at Florida in general. Usually when you hear Florida Man, it's associated with some sort of bizarre news story about some guy, you know, doing something that doesn't make any sense. So I kind of poke fun at that. That's where the whole Florida Man thing comes from. Anyway, huge thank you to Tony. Really appreciate the flag patch and the 2 additional I guess law enforcement thin blue line you know, support stickers there. If it wasn't raining right now, I'd go slap them on the car right now. But rain and decal and stickiness don't really tend to work all that well together, so gonna have to wait for it to dry out a little bit and get the rain off the car, and then I'll be able to go ahead and attach that. So anyway, huge thank you for all the goodies there. You know, if you guys have any interest in sending something, or I mean, you don't have to actually send me like stuff, but if you just want to like send some fan mail and say, hey, you know, appreciate your channel, whatever, you're more than welcome to. There's always an address in the description of the video. By no means am I asking for free stuff, but if you feel inclined, I'm not going to reject it. Anyway, what else do we got going on? If you've hung out this long in the video, I may or may not have bought a Crown Vic mystery box. I might have. So you guys might be seeing that in the future. But we'll see. If you don't know, Crown Vic Auto occasionally sells boxes on eBay of just random stuff that he finds in the cars. So we'll see what actually shows up in this particular box. You know, I didn't tell him I was buying it. Actually, the address that I gave him doesn't match the address in these videos, but he might be able to put 2 and 2 together. As far as I know, it's already shipped. So we'll see what the real deal is in those boxes, see if we get anything interesting, and see if he caught me. Anyway, don't have anything else planned for this video. It's kind of hard to do anything outside because of the obnoxious rain, and there's actually a lot of street flooding going on right now. There's been some wind damage that may or may not have been tornadoes in various places around the Tampa Bay area. So I'm going to do all the first responders a favor and just stay off the road. Because the last thing they need is more people crashing into stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the video. Appreciate all of you for stopping by. If you have any thoughts, comments, anything constructive to say, please leave a comment down below, and I will catch you all on the next video. Love to all of you. Thank you for all your support, and a huge thank you to all the various military members that do watch my channel. Appreciate your service. I don't know, what do you guys think? Found a spot up on the pegboard. It's kind of high, it's kind of out of the way, it's in a place where it's not going to get hurt. Yeah, of course I got the old, I guess, trunk fascia thing over there. A couple of signs, the Boston T-Bus. That, actually, I got out of an antique shop in Maryland, oh geez, probably 20 years ago. So, I've had that sign for 20 years. Might be older than some of you guys. Anyway, there you go. There is the flag patch. High, dry, and away from anything that might tear it up, I think. And it's kind of pinned on there. I didn't damage it or anything, so it's actually kind of pinned on there with a plastic clip. So it's not hurting it or anything. But I think that might be a good spot for it, because you can see it, and it's in a place where it's probably not going to get messed up or oil on it or anything, but you guys will be able to see it bouncing around in the background, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, let me go know what you guys think, and yeah, that's that. You know, with the paint flake and this trim piece, I don't even have to tell y'all which car this is.
Though maybe I should have thought about the amount of flags here. Oh well. I mean, I could have put it on the side, but then it had to be over here. So there you go. Both cars have the flag. Huge thank you to Tony.